2021, we're interviewing artists at Comic-Con for Proko.
Hey everybody, my name is Modern Day James. We're here at New York Comic-Con, not San Diego Comic-Con, and we are going to be interviewing some artists in Artist Alley today. So they're going to answer all your questions you have about being a professional artist. All right, okay, so what piece of art or artist was the thing that inspired you to draw in the first place?
Oh man, my first comic, I think I was like in 4th or 5th grade, and I traded some toys with a friend in class for a stack of comics, and one of them was Uncanny X-Men number 207, drawn by John Romita Jr., and it's Wolverine ripping the front cover of the comic, and I was just like hooked after that, and that literally made me want to draw comics.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I had always drawn like stuff, like I would draw cartoons, like I would look at the TV and draw cartoons. But as far as like knowing what I want to do, that's the moment where I knew that I want to draw comics.
That's awesome. And you're in the perfect place then.
Yeah.
What piece of art or artist was the thing that inspired you to draw in the first place?
Probably Dragon Ball.
Okay,
I have like sketchbooks from when I was a kid that are full of like just me copying like, you know, Dragon Ball frames from when I was little. I remember I was using 56K like internet dial-up speed just to load up images of Dragon Ball. Like I just want to see Goku. So I would wake up super early just to watch. And sometimes it wouldn't be on and I'd be so disappointed for the rest of the week. But it was Dragon Ball, Ninja Turtles, and X-Men. Like those were the childhood drawings that my mom still has. At home.
Awesome.
Oh, growing up, definitely like Disney animated films really inspired me. A lot of anime films and manga. As I got older, I got really into like painter artists like James Jean, Art Kawasaki. Yeah, definitely always goes back to sort of the animation art. Like I loved Glenn Keane and all the Disney greats, Saturday morning cartoons. I just always loved animation and cartoons on the big screen, I guess. That's what made me want to be an artist. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I would say when I was in middle school, Yume and Shilin were my favorite artists and inspirations, and it definitely led me down the career path to where I am now.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think the very first was Frank Frazetta. He was the king, man. It's like I remember when I first saw his art book when I was a kid. It just flipped me out. I was like, oh my god! It's like I want to do this. You know, I saw the movie Wizards, animated movie from like that's the 70s, I guess, when I was a kid, and that really inspired me as well. It blew my mind, and then that was the direction I went, and I'm just glad I went down that road.
What piece of art made you want to become an artist?
Oh man.
What artist made you inspired?
That's a tough question. I was watching, cartoons when I was a kid. That inspired me. Movies inspired me. Superman movie, comic books. Some of my favorite artists got into D&D. All the artists there. So I live for drawing my characters and my friends' characters, and then. Yeah, it was that led me into getting into video games and having the portfolio to actually get into Blizzard at the time.
That's a really tough question. I think I started off like a lot of kids where I would just watch like Sailor Moon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon when I was really, really young and just be really, really into the stories and the characters. So I naturally would just like start copying the drawings. And my mom actually was really into drawing, even though she's not an artist, but she would like draw with me sometimes. I mean, like there's obvious answers, like, you know, like the old masters, like Andrew Loomis or like the American illustrators during the golden age of illustration, like Leyendecker or whatnot. They're really, really good. And obviously like a plethora of like anime artists. Shigeru Miwa, Red Juice, Obata, he did Death Note and Hikaru no Go. He really influenced me. I mean, like Naruto, I think all the big like shonens from that age.
Oh, I grew up watching a lot of the 90s anime, and I played a lot of the Japanese RPGs like Final Fantasy. So yeah, watching like Bubblegum Crisis and Evangelion and the Samurai Pizza Cat cartoon shows as a kid was what really inspired me, hugely.
We're going to go see Ross Tran. I don't know where he is, but we're going to find him. We're going to ask him. We're going to interrogate him.
Ever since I was like 5 or 6, I loved world building. I love character design. You know, Pokemon. I think Bulbasaur was the first Pokemon I draw. I love like different things you can collect or different type of characters. And so Power Rangers, Sailor Moon, they're all like different sets of characters that I love. So I think that's what got me into art.
Nintendo's responsible for your career. And
Right. Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you.
I grew up in a household that had 4 older brothers. They could all draw. You know what I mean? I was the youngest one. So I grew up in a family of all artists. They had comics, the treasury size editions of Conan the Barbarian, the Frank Frazetta art books, you know, even some album covers, you know, are the ones that kind of like got me into it.
Yeah, the things that got you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think early on I was really into John Byrne's X-Men run. His art was really inspirational. And then when I got to high school, I think like most people in the 90s, I just was really into Jim Lee. Jim Lee was probably one of my biggest art inspirations at the time, for sure. Yeah, and then I think when I went into art school, I started getting into other art as well, like you know, Egon Schiele and Gustav Klimt. I think those are the artists from art school that I think I still really love to this day. Their work is, it's in here somewhere, I think, yeah.
I started off doing like Yu-Gi-Oh art, and I was just very interested in anime. And then I got into Art Germ's work, and from there I started exploring more artists, and then found Kim Jung-gi, found you, found Proko. So it was just pretty much everyone on YouTube back in like the early 2010s.
Now you are on the Proko channel, so it's all come full circle.
Learning from industry artists doesn't have to end with this video. I just posted a course on animating walk and run cycles on Proko.com. With in-depth lessons and demos, I teach artists of all skill levels how to animate character movement realistically and energetically. Whether you're just starting out or looking to sharpen your skills, you can start today at Proko.com/moderndayjames. I also teach a full animation basics course over at projectcity.tv if you're interested in learning from me directly. Thanks so much for watching the video.
We're gonna interrogate him. It's gonna be like a criminal investigation. A criminal investigation, and we're gonna find out all we need to know about his drawing. We can do a couple takes if you want.